This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. NCN Sports is presented by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. It's Kaylin and Lou on NCN, bringing holiday hoops to you. Well, thanks for joining us in Battle Creek today. Holiday hoops and the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. That wasn't too bad, was it?
I'm not saying. All I know is I'm not singing either.
Well, we'll keep that in the back pocket for next time. But we do have a really fun matchup today. Two battles in the girls' game championship and the boys' game championship. Starting off with the girls, though, it is Battle Creek and Elkhorn Valley, two high-profile teams early this season showing how good they are.
Well, this is going to be a really interesting game because both these teams are thinking state tournament. Elkhorn Valley has not lost this year. Battle Creek with one loss. And so these games like this is championship level a game, and certainly a championship in this tournament. These teams kind of figure out where they are and what they need to work on, but I think this is going to be a big-time matchup for sure.
Well, this early in the season, you look at both teams having lots of seniors that have helped them the last few years get to places like sub-district finals, district finals, but neither of them have really been able to get to that state tournament the past couple of years, and they're trying to do it this early in the season. That's why a battle is so crucial here today.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, it's a measuring stick. Even if you don't win it, if you want to play well, but if you can win it, that really propels you. That gives you a lot of confidence. You've beaten a very good team. Whoever wins this game will have a quality win on their schedule, and that just propels you forward with confidence.
Well, let's talk about Elkhorn Valley. Three players in the top, their top three players with averaging double-digit points per game, highlighted by J.J. Black, 12.5 points, nearly 10 rebounds.
Yeah, we saw J.J. Black last year. She's a heck of a player. Has about 3.5 steals a game. She just does everything for this team. A real playmaker and a difference maker, and definitely if they're going to win, she's going to have to play big here in this game this afternoon.
Well, and another player that does pretty much everything is Jade Worley for Battle Creek. Jade Worley is all over the place in terms of scoring and rebounding.
Yeah, double figures in both, or at least close to it. I think 9 rebounds a game, but 12 points a game. But she's so good. Her name's in the program twice. She's that good. But again,
we have it. You can see it.
Again, a difference maker and a player that really Battle Creek leans on. If this game gets close, you know that Jade Worley is going to be a player that the Brave Vets are going to look for a big bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Get ready for 2025, but we're a few days away from that. And a way to wrap it up is a fun basketball game here in Battle Creek. So get ready. We got more coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at customsportsco.com.
Diabetes is a health condition often treated by a primary care physician, but some special care could be needed from an endocrinologist. Let's meet one with Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Dr. Inas Al-Zagal, an endocrinologist with Faith Regional Physician Services. We're talking about diabetes right now, and let's begin with the symptoms. What should people be looking out for? What does someone with diabetes experience?
First of all, patient usually comes with, excessive thirst. They might have excessive urination. They're using the bathroom more than usual, or they have blurred vision, sometimes tingling sensation of their feet or their hands. Sometimes even wound healing will be slowed down.
What's the difference between some of the most prominent types?
So we have two main type of diabetes, type 1 and type 2, yet we do have other types gestational diabetes. What type 1 diabetes is, when you don't have enough insulin in your body. Type 2 diabetes is the most common diabetes, about 90 to 95% of people. And that's when you have insulin resistance, meaning you have insulin, but it doesn't work enough or doesn't work as it should be in your system. Gestational diabetes, that's when women get pregnant and have also, diabetes only during their pregnancy.
Does the different type affect different treatment?
Yes, basically, like, type 1 diabetes, we only can treat it with insulin, since the main cause of diabetes is insulin insufficiency. In type 2, we start with actually lifestyle modification, meaning like, diet, exercise, then oral medication, like pills. Then we can add also injectable medication, and the last reserve would be insulin.
What are some of the things people should be doing in their everyday life to reduce their risk for diabetes?
Basically lifestyle. I mean, our lifestyle right now, like, have less activity and more like fast food. So which means diet and exercise will be the best thing to do, because the main risk factors, for diabetes would be overweight and decreased physical activity.
Dr. Al-Zaghal, thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Holiday Hoops action on News Channel Nebraska. Thank you for joining us today, Kaylin Debin and Lou Siefker on NCN. And we have got the first of two matchups here today in the girls' title game. It's Battle Creek and Elkhorn Valley. And let's take a look at our school spotlight brought to you by Currency. If you need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items, Currency is here to help. Visit them at GoCurrency.com today. Elkhorn Valley out of Tilden and Meadow Grove, just to the west of Battle Creek, about 10 and 15 minutes away in Madison and Antelope County. 101 students at Elkhorn Valley High School. They are the Falcons. For Battle Creek, that's where we're at right now. They are nearly at 1,200 here in this town, Madison County. 152 in the school, and they are the Braves, or in this case, the Bravettes.
Kaylin, I got to ask you, do you know who Johnny Mathis is?
I do know who Johnny Mathis is.
I could have sworn I was standing by him a minute ago.
I don't know about that. We'll see if my phone starts ringing with maybe a record label or two. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Let's talk about the game, Blue.
Record contract? No.
Yeah, you'll take a contract.
Let's talk about that.
Elkhorn Valley starting off this season hot, 8-0. After last year going 12-8. They had 4 games canceled in the middle of the year. It was Elkhorn Valley's lowest win total since 2015-2016, where they went 11-12. So this is a team that's used to winning. And last year was a little bit of a down year. Still finished with a winning record, but right now looking red hot.
Yeah, they're playing great basketball right now at 8-0, and they've got a win over Elgin Public Pope John, who's 7-1. That's their only loss, and Elkhorn Valley won that game 70-36. That's an impressive win, but they've destroyed everybody they've played. Look at some of these scores: 65-11, 64-17, 51-10, 63-17. They have been dominant so far this season. This is a team that's trying to get to the state tournaments for the first time since 2022, where they lost in the first round. So a team hungry, and I think a team that's playing very, very well right now.
Well, you're talking about a team that also got to play the team that bounced them from the sub-district final last year in Norfolk Catholic. They played them again yesterday and got that win by 11. That was their closest win of the season, 11 points so far. But it might be a little bit closer in this one with Battle Creek, a team that is 6-1. Their only defeat coming from the hands of Humphrey Lindsay in a 48-45 nail-biter. But since then, Bravettes have been on a roll, beating O'Neill, Wakefield, North Bend Central, West Holt, and St. Mary's. They're not necessarily blowing teams out of the water, but they're winning the close games.
Oh, that's what I mean, certainly you want to win those games. You're 6-1. I think that win over St. Mary's. St. Mary's, again, was undefeated coming into this tournament. And Battle Creek knocked them off. Battle Creek is playing well. I think if you're Elkhorn Valley, you worry a little bit about a team peaking a little too early because they're playing so well. But with Battle Creek, they're doing one thing, and that's they're winning some close games. They're finding ways to win. Certainly 50-44 yesterday against St. Mary's is one of those wins. But I think this game's going to be very, very interesting. I think it's going to be a close game. Both teams have difference makers on their side, and I think, we talked about it just a moment ago. If you can get a win in this tournament, or to win the tournament and beat this opponent, whether it's Battle Creek or Elkhorn Valley, you really spring yourself forward and feel pretty excited about what's ahead of you.
Well, you're talking about a Battle Creek team that is looking to be on the flip side of all those close games from the past few years. They haven't been to the state tournament in a long time, 23 seasons for Battle Creek, and they're looking to flip that. Can they get these winning ways and early in the season take down a really good Elkhorn Valley team, or we are about to find out?
Yeah, I think for Battle Creek, this is a really big game because I think you want to have that, again, that collective confidence that you can win, and when that gets down to district play, that you can beat teams like Elkhorn Valley.
Well, it is J.J. Black jumping for the ball and giving the Falcons the first possession of the ball game, with Kendall Werner handing it over to Lily Hartle, driving baseline, looking to pass out, gets it to Black at the free throw line. Black dribble drive, tries to float it up. It rolls around and does not quite fall. Here comes Battle Creek.
That's the kind of shot that Elkhorn Valley wants. Black with a step through. That was an excellent shot. Ball just did not fall.
Humphrey driving, looking to get rid of it. Passes left side. Wemhoff for three. Air ball, but a wonderful offensive rebound. And Jade Worley, we talked about how good she is on the glass, and finishes.
Yeah, Worley with great position. That was an air ball. And Worley in position to get that rebound and put it right back.
First foul of the ball game going against Battle Creek. That's on McKaylee Holacek. J.J. Black on the high post, able to kick it back out. Now driving baseline, swing pass back to Black. Three-pointer is good. J.J. Black gets the scoring started for the Falcons.
Well, you wonder why she is so good. She's a multi-level scorer there. We saw her a minute ago in the lane, and now a three-pointer. She can score from everywhere.
Oh, and a foul on the loose ball. You saw Elkhorn Valley, what they love to do is to swarm on defense. They have forced nearly 20 turnovers a game in the form of steals. High post jumper, no good off the glass by Wemhoff, and the rebound to Black. Hartle all the way down, coast to coast, pull up jumper, that's no good. Rebound to Worley. Now up to Holacek, and she tosses it away, searching for Jaden Buckendahl up the court.
I think Holacek was trying to make the next play. Took her eye off the basketball and lost it out of bounds.
Bounce pass in for Elkhorn Valley, Carly Broberg. Now Black looking for the outlet. High post, Falcons get it over to Broberg. Now back to Black, tries again, that time a little short. Offensive rebound by Rutjens, and then comes the jump ball, which will flip possession back to the Bravettes.
That's unfortunate. Rutjens, really good position underneath for that offensive rebound. We got tied up, and they lose possession of the basketball.
Here's Wemhoff for the Bravettes. Now over to Holacek. A lot of seniors on this Battle Creek team and Elkhorn Valley. Three-pointer from Buckendahl. That's no good. Offensive board by Worley. Gets another offensive rebound. This three no good. And the rebound ripped down by Werner. Trying to go coast to coast and now slows things up.
Black going inside, nice pass. Rutjens scoops it off the glass, no good. Wemhoff with the rebound and back up the court to Holacek. Moving quickly now, Worley with the shot fake and misses this one.
Had Worley open early and it took a while to get her to the basketball. To get it to her sooner, that's probably a lay-in.
Here's Werner. Bounce pass. Couldn't quite find the cutting Falcon, which was Lily Hartle. It goes out of bounds off of Battle Creek.
I think Buckendahl might have got a hand on that one.
3-2 game so far. Falcons leading by 1. Black, nice move inside, left that one short. Rutjens, another offensive rebound, left hand, no. Fighting for the board, another jump ball. It stays with the Falcons this time.
Well, how about Cameron Rutjens? Only a sophomore. Mr. at 5'9".
That might be a little generous, but she's battling underneath the boards there. That's 2 offensive rebounds already. Now she's going to sit down. Well-earned rest there. Great hustle underneath from Cameron Rutjens.
J.J. Black also taking a seat as Ashley Shutt is into the game along with Ashlyn Dexter. Lily Hartle, her jumper is good.
Like the pump fake there from Hartle. The dribble drive gets a better look at the bucket, hits that mid-range jumper.
One of the 3 core seniors on this Falcons team. Worley pass inside to Wemhoff and foul.
That was good passing that time by Battle Creek.
I think Sammy Wemhoff's another player. She's actually the leading scorer on this team at 10 points a game. You got to get her a lot of touches, and if you get her the ball in the paint like that, good things usually happen for the Bravettes.
Got a lot of good scorers on this Battle Creek team. Sammy Wemhoff, 10 points per game. Worley, 9.5, and Sophie Humphrey, about 8.2 points per game. And Buckendahl with nearly 8 points a game as well, as Wemhoff missed the free throw. And a foul again on Battle Creek. It's McKaylee Holacek. It's already her second foul. Holacek is the youngest player in the starting lineup, the only sophomore. Everyone else is a senior.
Now, very experienced teams. You mentioned that earlier. I think that's one of the reasons I think both these teams can be in Lincoln come March.
High post turning around and throwing it out of bounds. Ashlyn Dexter got trapped. Good defense by the Bravettes. Wemhoff, kick out, Worley, drive, baseline, right hand floater. Not able to knock it down. Black leading the charge. Right on that 3-point line. Over to Shutt. Shutt looking for a way out. Able to find Black again. Halfway through this first quarter. And 5 seconds, Black held it for too long. Not able to pass it away.
Trying to get the ball inside. It was good defense. And Black just kind of waited too long, and 5 seconds turns the ball over to Battle Creek.
Low scoring first quarter so far. It's 5-3. Nice bounce pass on the baseline and one. The effort from Abby Erickson and the finish.
Yeah, Abby Erickson did a good job to run the floor against that pressure defense. What Elkhorn Valley's trying to do is to make you work to get the ball in the half court and then expend a lot of that shot clock. If you're able to beat that, you have to attack it in the lane. And Erickson does an excellent job to get open inside. They get her the basketball, and now a 3-point play.
She finishes the and one. And how about the pass from Sammy Wemhoff? Able just to dish it off to Erickson. 6-5, that puts Battle Creek on top. Turning around, Broberg has to get it into the corner. And now an offensive foul. Throws it right back to the Bravettes.
Elkhorn Valley turning it over here. As of late, that's number 4 in this first quarter, only 1 for Battle Creek. And in games like this, you don't want to give away a lot of possessions. Very evenly matched teams. A team like Battle Creek gets those extra possessions. That's going to make it tough to win a ball game like this.
Battle Creek is Class C1 this year. Elkhorn Valley is representing C2. Worley gets it across the timeline and throws that one away.
Now you see the opposite there with that pressure that Elkhorn Valley. That time they turned Battle Creek over. Battle Creek got a little careless with the pass. But they try to trap you out high, and they got 3 players out high. If you can get behind that pressure, then you attack the basket, which they did the last time down.
High post, bounce pass, quick jumper right inside the line. I think it was partially blocked. Here come the Bravettes racing down the court. Freudenberg can't finish. Black with the rebound. Now Elkhorn Valley moving down the other way. Broberg off to Black. Black drives, kick out, extra pass, corner 3, no good. And in the midst of 2 Falcons, what a rebound and a foul. Well, a jump ball rather.
Yeah, that great effort there by Humphrey to get that rebound, or at least go up for the rebound. It looked like she had the rebound. The officials call it jump ball quick on that one, but it goes to Battle Creek anyway.
First quarter brought to you by Yankton Medical Clinic. They're building a legacy in Norfolk, 1 patient at a time, 1 generation at a time. From family practice to expert specialists, they're here for you today and every day at Yankton Medical Clinic. Low scoring first quarter, 2:28 to play, a 1-point game, 6-5, and this holiday tournament title. Sophie Humphrey over to Erickson. Erickson had it touched out of bounds. The Bravettes will keep possession. Here's Sophie Humphrey, nice stop, kick out, 3-pointer. That's Freudenberg, no good. And the rebound to the Falcons. Rutjens across the court. Black off the pass and a foul. Jaden Smutney from behind.
I mentioned Cameron Rutjens a moment ago with a couple offensive boards, gets that defensive board. It's such a, it makes you so much better a team when you've got a player like that gets those hustle plays.
Rutjens pass it into Werner, and Werner finishes right at the rack. It's her first points of the game.
Good inbound pass there by Rutjens, and a great finish around the rim. Now we got a turnover.
Jaden Smutney turns it over on the travel. Goes right back to Elkhorn Valley. Battle Creek did a pretty good job early not turning the ball over. Last few possessions, haven't been able to hold on to the basketball.
I think that's something to watch, is how well Battle Creek handles that pressure.
Rutjens, nice move inside off the glass, robbed by the rim, and the rebound goes to Battle Creek. Here's Wemhoff. And then Rutjens picks up the foul, trying to chase it down.
That might be a little bit of a frustration foul. Might want to call the police. That was a robbery on that other end. That ball should have went in.
Now with Battle Creek in the bonus, 2 shots every time for the rest of the quarter. Talk about robberies, that one's there too.
Yeah.
Sammy Wemhoff, in and out. The rim giveth, and the rim taketh.
That's been the case today.
Second free throw, that time goes in.
That was a giveth.
Tie game at 7, 1.5 to play in the first quarter. Here's Werner, the freshman. The pass over to Black, now inside, taken by Erickson.
That was great help that time by Erickson on the backside, trying to go into the post to Black.
Smutney to Humphrey, Humphrey to Sammy Wemhoff. Wemhoff low post, back to Humphrey. Dribbles with the left hand, wide open. Wemhoff a three, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Broberg, and she's trying to get past Humphrey on the other end. Right wing, nice move. Cutting back in is Hartle, and Hartle is fouled. Fourth against Battle Creek this quarter. 48.5 to play.
And Erickson, you see, trying to stay in front of her, and just kind of a hip check, a bump. Gets called for the foul just inside the free throw line.
Pass into Black on the inbound. Black with the left hand off the glass.
Impressive play there by Black, going up left-handed off the glass. Great play.
Puts the Falcons up 9-7. Almost losing the basketball, but over to Humphrey. Now inside, turns it over. Hartle with the steal. Hartle bounce pass, and that's taken away. Right back at ya. Here's Wemhoff. Stop and pop inside, partially blocked. Erickson with the board, and she's blocked by Black. Werner can slow it down for the final shot. Shot clock is dead, 6 seconds. Werner in the corner to Hartle, only two. Hartle's got to put something up, and she can't do it in time. The buzzer sounds, and that ends a fun first quarter in the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. Elkhorn Valley leads Battle Creek 9-7 after one.
Teammates Mentor proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
9-7 in the Elkhorn, or the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. Elkhorn Valley and Battle Creek here today. Well, the Falcons have a 9-7 lead over the Bravettes. The second quarter is underway. There's J.J. Black, 5 points in that first quarter. Hit a three and then hit a nice shot off the glass. Rolling it over to Black. Extra pass inside. Hartle with the miss and the board and the make.
I think Hartle's just trying to pad her rebounding stats here. That was a great pass, and good job with Hartle to stay with it after leaving the first one short.
You know, you don't see an intentional miss very often to try to get a double-double, but we've seen it in the NBA before. I don't think we're going to see it here at the high school level, at least not in Battle Creek.
Probably not.
It's a great job by Hartle staying with her miss, though, and able to get that rebound. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Buckendahl, floats it with the right hand, and that's no good. Hartle is down on the court and has to slide out of there with 2 shots coming after the foul. It goes against Elkhorn Valley.
Well, I think that was Hartle that was on the floor on that rebound, and Worley did a great job to snare it. You were kind of just watching that. You're afraid she's going to go over backwards over Hartle, who was on the floor. There, you see it right there. Unfortunately, nobody got hurt, but that's a scary situation because Worley didn't know she was back there behind her. You could go over and tumble
that
backwards.
Tabletop, that can destroy ankles. Unfortunately for Jade Worley, not able to hit either free throw. Oh, and a jump stop. Cameron Rutchins jumped to pass it, and then just didn't pass it.
I've been there before where you see something, or at least you think you do, and then you go to make the pass, and then that closes down, and you're kind of in no man's land. That's what happened to Rutchins that time.
Well, it might be weird to say, but it honestly might be better not to make that pass. If you have a really bad pass that gets taken away, can lead into a fast break. Have a travel right there. Yep, going against Holacek. And another turnover. Two teams that usually pretty good at keeping the ball in their hands.
Well, the one thing we talked about as a subplot, there's many of those in this game, is how Battle Creek handles that Elkhorn Valley trap. That half-court trap, and they've done a pretty good job overall. Elkhorn Valley's actually turned it over more than Battle Creek.
Pass inside, great catch, no foul called on Rutjens. I think she wanted that whistle and didn't get it, and then a travel right back. Holacek again. Flip-flopping around.
Yeah, two good teams that play good defense. Like who handles that, who turns it over the fewest, probably going to win the ball game.
Well, in games like these too, it's the holiday tournament, so it's times where you have a little time off. You don't have to be at practice at a scheduled time, and you have a couple games to play. You got to work off some of the milk and cookies, Lou. It's not easy.
Just because I ate 36 cookies over Christmas doesn't mean you have to bring that up.
Driving inside is Broberg, kicks it back out to Black. Now Rutjens underneath, playing that post, misses, and it's an over and back against Cameron Rutjens.
Unfortunate foul. Rutjens, such an effort player, such a high energy player, and you're going to have some of those fouls from time to time with players like that, but you live with it. Just a good effort there, but missed the shot and then tried to get the rebound.
Here's Humphrey inside, kicks it out. Worley, nice drive. Worley is met by Black, but the rebound for Erickson, and she'll head to the line for a pair.
That was kind of a fortuitous bounce of the basketball right to Erickson underneath the basket. She did a really good job of just being in position for that play. Now a chance here from the free throw line.
Erickson misses the first free throw short.
That's a great block there by Black. My goodness.
Yeah, J.J. Black is a phenomenal player and one of many phenomenal players on this Elkhorn Valley team over the years.
That free throw just kind of bounced around. Our colleague Eric McKay would say that Plinko chipped in.
Plinko chipped. I'll never win too much by playing Plinko, but I also can't tell you the last time I played Plinko. Rutjens trapped in the corner. Timeout called by Elkhorn Valley. And head coach Brendan Dittmer will take one too. 5:25 to play first half. It is low scoring. Falcons leading the Bravettes 11-8. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks you are considering apart from each other? At Madison County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, agriculture, and even unique properties that make your dreams a reality. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
Looking for the inbound play. Kendall Werner with it for the Falcons. 5:20 to play, first half in the Holiday Tournament Championship. And Battle Creek as Black goes to the left side for Broberg. Broberg thought about it, 2 on the shot clock. Rutjens gets it off and off the glass. It's no good, and that is going to end that possession.
Shot clock violation. The ball did not hit the rim. So that's a turnover for Elkhorn Valley.
Humphrey right to the middle to Holacek. Nice spin move, bounce pass Erickson. Extra underneath for Worley. Cannot finish. Would have been a phenomenal reverse layup from Jade Worley. Will have a chance at the line. She went earlier this quarter, missed both free throw attempts, but has 2 more here.
That's a really good cut by Worley. And a chance there. It knocks that first free throw home. Could have had a chance at a 3-point play. There you see the end of that where she cuts into the lane. just really good ball movement and movement away from the ball, that time by Worley.
Second free throw, no good. Makes it a 2-point game. Rutchins bounce pass inside, had it poked away. Here's Worley. Speeding past 2 defenders off the right side, no good. Up the court, low post, Broberg turn around, pass it back to Rutchins, finds Hartle. Hartle drives inside, left hand, no, gets the rebound. Rutchins with another board and then trying to find Black on the cut. Was a little late on the pass, turns it over. Sophie Humphrey turning it around, gets it to Buckendahl, halfway through the first half of basketball. That pass is tipped. Erickson comes down with it. Flips it across the court. Nice passing here by Battle Creek. Buckendahl's open. High post. Back to Humphrey. Now to Worley. 2 on the shot clock. Worley blocked by Black again. Still on the court. No shot clock violation. Underneath Worley and misses. Gets her own rebound and forces it back to Elkhorn Valley.
There's a lot in that sequence. Very easily could have been a shot clock violation. Now Erickson picks up the foul, gambling for the steal in that post-entry pass.
And a little physical underneath. 3:25 to play in the first half. You also saw, I think it was Rutchins who just kind of stopped at the top of the circle. And Worley came in with a little bump. But J.J. Black with yet another block. She averages almost 3 this season. Stepping on the baseline. Ill-advised turnover. Ashley Shutt.
Yeah, you mentioned Black with those block shots. That in this 1-3-1 that Elkhorn Valley is playing, she's in the middle of that, and she can erase a lot of problems when the ball gets in the lane. The key for Battle Creek is you got to move the basketball. We'll see if they do anything different with Black on the bench. Elkhorn Valley, that is. Looks like they're more kind of going back and forth between 1-3-1 and 2-3.
Nice pass inside. Worley, no good. Rebound to Elkhorn Valley's Carly Broberg. Under 3 to play, first half. One more foul would put Elkhorn Valley into the bonus. Here's Broberg. Left side, 8 on the shot clock. Back to Broberg, 4 on the shot clock. Broberg steps inside, tough shot, no good, and a foul. Goes against Buckendahl. That's actually just the second foul on Battle Creek in this second quarter.
She'll get a couple of free throws, misses the first one long, and J.J. Black and Cameron Rutchins are back in the ball game. They didn't even sit out long enough for a cup of coffee to get cold there. They were in and out, or out and in, I should say. Battle Creek's playing really good man-to-man defense. It's been a struggle for Elkhorn Valley. A good rebound there to get the ball inside.
And then take it away. We've seen some odd bounces off the rim today. And that's another foul on Elkhorn Valley, and that will put Battle Creek into the bonus for the rest of the second quarter.
This is where close games like this, free throw shooting so important. And teams that shoot well from the free throw line win a lot of very close games. You anticipate this one to go late into the fourth quarter.
Free throw, no good. I mean, did somebody replace the rims over the Christmas season? Maybe a little different material, bouncy.
I heard the Carnival is looking for their rims.
Both of them missed.
Battle Creek really struggling from the free throw line here in the first half.
Here's Rutchins. Top of the circle, J.J. Black. Off the screen, Black trying to go inside, take it away. What an effort by Buckendahl. Up the court to Sammy Wemhoff. Stops inside, off the glass, no good. Worley had it, she gets it back. Back into Humphrey. Nice movement here for the Bravettes. Three-pointer just short.
Another rebound from Cameron Rutchins. That's number 7 in the first half. She has been dominant on the boards.
5'9" sophomore crashing the glass. Rutchins, pass out baseline is no good. And a foul on the Bravettes. Nice rebound for J.J. Black off the miss.
The last time down, Elkhorn Valley, Black tried to lob it in to the lane. Kind of a lob entry pass into that paint. That's tough against Battle Creek because Battle Creek, number 1, is physical, and they're athletic too. Those passes are very difficult against a team like the Bravettes.
Rutchins bounce pass into Werner. Werner jump stop, high post jumper is good. The freshman's got 4.
Like it off the dribble there. I've got a foul clear up at the timeline. You're going to live with that sometimes. Again, Elkhorn Valley likes to trap you at the timeline. And sometimes that aggression leads to fouls. That's going to happen with that type of defense. But again, Battle Creek's just got to knock down some free throws.
Fouls are starting to pile up a little bit. That is Werner's 3rd foul. First free throw no good by Sophie Humphrey.
Finally gets that one to go. Battle Creek needed that one.
6 of 15 from the free throw line for Battle Creek.
I'm sure that every player and Coach Lade would tell you that's not going to cut it against Elkhorn Valley.
Inside, nearly taken away. Broberg fighting for it on the baseline, gets it out. Black is open for 3 and cashes in on the 3-ball.
Well, that play collapsed in the lane, and the ball went out to Black, who was wide open. Does a great job to set her feet, knock that 3-pointer in.
Puts EV up 16-10. Humphrey inside kick out, buck and draw with the attempt to answer. It's no good. Well, the offensive rebound pulled down by Wemhoff. Now it's on the court. Elkhorn Valley's got it. Jump ball stays with the Bravettes with 27.3 to play in this first half.
A big bucket there just a minute ago on that 3-pointer extends that lead. Battle Creek needs something positive here. Try to trim this lead and make it closer at halftime.
Wemhoff inside, had it blocked again by J.J. Black. She's a menace inside.
And such a dominant defensive player and obviously a very good offensive player as well.
Shot clock again is off, 16-10. 10 seconds on the clock. Here's Rutchins, now down to 5. Looking for the play, Rutchins steps inside, kick out Black, she puts it up, no good. And we go to halftime in a low-scoring defensive battle. In the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament, it's Elkhorn Valley with the lead, 16-10 over Battle Creek. We'll take you to the break and get you all of our halftime highlights as well as more of our stats and analysis coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Ashoff Construction of Osmond is your leader in engineering and designing your new building, additions to facilities, and concrete construction. Their professional projects can be seen across northeast Nebraska. Whether it's a business office, barn, shop, or addition to an existing building, when the project is complete, you'll have a building that meets the needs of your operation. Check out ashoffconstruction.com or call Scott, Kenny, or Luke in Osmond at 402-748-3551.
Life can move at a pretty fast pace here in Nebraska. From lights on to lights out, there's no stopping our work ethic. That's why at Nebraska Public Power District, we take pride in keeping you going. Pride in knowing that your power grid is consistently ranked one of the nation's most reliable and resilient. We take on the challenges 24/7 because electricity is the lifeblood of your day. And powering your day is what motivates us to do our very best. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
Halftime Show is brought to you by Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans, and by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney.
Your child is your whole world, and you want nothing but the best for them. Here at Faith Regional Physician Services Pediatrics, we couldn't agree more, which is why our providers are dedicated to offering the highest level of care to those who matter most to you. Our pediatric experts not only specialize in teddy bears, stickers, and smiles, but most importantly, your child's growth, development, and overall health. As a parent, you can expect our providers to deliver comprehensive, personalized care to help your child grow happy and healthy while ensuring you and your child feel safe and heard. Whether your child has a boo-boo, needs a well child visit, or is under the weather, our pediatrician, Dr. Samantha Roy, and advanced care practitioner, Kayla Daniels, are here every step of the way to offer advice, treatment, and preventative care. Faith Regional Physician Services Pediatrics, specializing in what is special to you.
Does your business need quick,
Halftime of the girls' game and the final of the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. It is Elkhorn Valley on top of Battle Creek 16-10. Thanks for joining us at our halftime show. Thanks in part to Visit Kearney, where you can find it all in Kearney, and Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans. Caitlin Devin and Lou Siefker here with you today. One of the things that we want to talk about before we get you into our halftime highlights and some of our analysis here today is, of course, the Kearney Sportsplex, which continues to inch closer and closer. It's the Christmas gift for us all as we head into the spring season. This is a beautiful featuring building with gym, the basketball courts, turf field, pickleball. You got so much going on there. We'll talk about the basketball court because that's what we're playing on today. 59,000 square footage hardwood gymnasium, over 3,000 spectator seats. That's 8 different courts or 12 volleyball courts, which both of these teams are very good at, by the way. Battle Creek and Elkhorn Valley, tremendous volleyball programs. And it's also 20-plus wrestling mats.
Wow. That's amazing. That's going to be a fantastic facility. And it says open or coming in spring 2025. Well, we're almost to January. So are they talking spring like in March 21st? Or I mean, I'm excited. I want to go. I want to go check this place out.
Well, the word spring in Nebraska can mean a lot of things.
That's very true.
Could mean middle of February. Could mean
spring like
early
right
April.
now.
Yeah, spring like right now. It's beautiful out. It's not open quite yet, but when it is, we'll have to make a trip out to Kearney for the Kearney Sportsplex, located directly off of Interstate 80. Kearney Sportsplex is a year-round, climate-controlled, multi-use premier athletic facility that can accommodate youth and adult sports tournaments, camps, leagues, and recreation programs. Check it out in Kearney. Caitlin Devin and Lou Siefker here with you today at the break of our Battle Creek Holiday Tournament, 16-10. It's the Falcons with the lead over the Bravettes. We'll get you some of our first half highlights coming up next.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people. Now we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer, with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, has several multi-specialty outreach physicians, including ear, nose, and throats, orthopedic surgery, urology, nephrology, general surgery, and pulmonology. Our physicians are all board certified. They have obtained the highest level of medical expertise in their field. rated by our patients with a perfect 5 stars. Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location offers so much care so close to home. Located in the Fountain Point Medical Building, Norfolk.
My name is Dan Pupp, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. To me, a community bank cares about the customers in a different way than a larger bank would. Any solution we come up with is tailored to the individual, to what their needs are, and we've got a lot of flexibility because of that community bank structure that we have. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Let's take a look at our halftime highlights before we get ready for the third quarter. Highlights are brought to you by Visit Kearney and Insurance 365. Low scoring in that first half of basketball, but an offensive rebound by Jade Worley with the first bucket of the game. And both teams found some nice shots in different areas of the court. But we saw a lot of really good defense early, Lou.
Yeah, I think both these teams play really good defense. Elkhorn Valley likes to throw that zone, that 1-3-1 zone, and the half-court trap against you. Excuse me. And Battle Creek plays really good man-to-man defense. Battle Creek was the more aggressive team in the first half. They got to the free throw line 15 times, but only made 6. If they can make free throws, they got a great chance to win this ball game. Down 6 right now, but you continue to be aggressive. You just got to make the plays and certainly make free throws. There's a great pass. And the missed free throw, and then the rebound back up there by Hartle for the putback.
I think you could flip it the other way too. Battle Creek and JJ Black, so good defensively, averaging nearly 3 blocks on the season. She's got at least 3 today. But I think you could flip it on both sides, where Battle Creek 6 of 15 from the line. Elkhorn Valley is 0 for 2. They got to get to the line.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. But Battle Creek was just the more aggressive team, and that's a 3-pointer there from Miss Black, who was had hit 2 of those in the first half for her 8 points. Also 5 rebounds for JJ Black in that first half. But you're right, Kaylin. Elkhorn Valley is going to have to. They've had a tough time getting it into the paint with any regularity against Battle Creek's aggressive and physical man-to-man defense.
Battle Creek has only made 2 field goals in this game. Their other 6 points are from the free throw line. Here's a deep 3. Wow! What a shot by Elkhorn Valley. It is Broberg with the bucket.
That's how you started out, right? I mean, Broberg just pulls up there from the top of the key. Here's a steal.
Here's what the Falcons are good at, forcing the steal. Broberg with the left hand. What a start for the Falcons.
Great start for Elkhorn Valley, no question about it. Battle Creek's got to settle down and make plays. Down 11, that's a big lead right now, the way this game's being played.
5-0 run in the first 40 seconds of the third quarter, nearly stolen again.
You're going to beat that zone, you got to move the basketball. It's real stagnant right now, Battle Creek's offense.
Holacek now flipping it over to the corner for Buckendahl. That 3 no good. And Broberg with the rebound. Up the court, tipped out of bounds. and will stay with Elkhorn Valley.
One thing the Falcons didn't do as well in that first half was take care of the basketball. Had 10 turnovers of their own. So you got to limit the turnovers to prevent a Battle Creek comeback.
Here's Black on the wing. Hartle delivers the screen. Rutchins, that shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Humphrey. Humphrey quickly up the court to Worley, and Worley can't make the lay-in.
Well, it was a great job by Humphrey to turn and get the ball up the floor quickly, and Worley had a point-blank shot, just didn't make it.
Those are just the opportunities you've got to have. Worley with the rebound, or takes it away off the miss. Now back up to the right side. It's good that time for Samuel Wemhoff.
Really nice bounce pass there by Buckendahl to make that play happen.
Scores are mirrored, 12-21, a 9-point game. Rutchins, bounce pass inside Black. Black, nice look. Fouled and heading to the free throw line. Just the second trip to the line for Elkhorn Valley.
I like that one-on-one situation there with Black. They isolated her in the post, got a one-on-one opportunity, and she is a difficult matchup one-on-one against anybody.
Free throw, no good. Falcons are looking for their first make from the line.
Has not been a good day from the free throw line so far.
That time it is good for J.J. Black. She's got 9 points. 1 of 4 from the line for the Falcons, 6 of 15 for the Bravettes. .540 to play in the third quarter of this holiday tournament final. Driving in, kick out near side, nice move, puts up the floater. That's no good off the back of the rim from Holacek. We'll go right back to Elkhorn Valley.
Worley against Werner there. Worley was trying to block Werner out and did not make good contact and actually kind of fell over. You see blocking out, just kind of lost her footing trying to make the block out, and the ball goes out of bounds off Worley.
She's there. She's got the position, just can't quite get the rebound. 22-12. Hartle off of the screen, cuts back inside. Lily Hartle, tough shot. They call it on the floor.
Ooh.
What a job by Lily Hartle, cutting back inside and taking the foul, but they call the whistle.
That's a three-point play in the WNBA.
And then loses it on the inbound pass. I really wish you could have had that whistle just a little later.
Yeah.
No continuous motion.
Like this extended zone here by Elkhorn Valley. That really makes Battle Creek work. And they don't have much time in the half court once you get it across the timeline.
Swinging it all the way across the court. Three-pointer no good. Well, it looked like Sammy Wemhoff had the rebound. Kind of got crashed into and lost it out of bounds. As Jade Worley checks out of the game. It's been a tough day offensively for the Bravettes. Just 3 field goals all game long.
Yeah, that 1-3-1 has been tough to navigate, especially I like it with Cameron Rutchins up top and Black in the middle.
Pass inside, stolen by Humphrey. Humphrey up the court to Holacek, and that's too long of a pass. Turns it right back over. Those are really hard passes to make in transition. We see that all the time. In the game of basketball, you get a steal or a turnover and you try to flip it up the court for a quick fast break, and that pass is just too long. You got to slow things down a little bit. Yeah. More line drive, a little bit less air under it if you can.
You certainly slow it down if you're not being successful in those long passes. You want to slow it down, and because right now both teams turning the basketball over. Elkhorn Valley with the most with 13, but Battle Creek also with 8 turnovers so far.
Werner over to the right side again. Ashlyn Dexter now to Broberg at the top of the circle. Back inside Black, turning around, trying to create space. Here's Werner, back to Black. quick fire three, no good. Skids off the rim.
Like that play. Black, nothing inside, steps out to the three-point line, got an open look.
Really nice pass in transition from the Bravettes. Back inside, turning it around for Wemhoff. Wemhoff decides to go, has it blocked. Open for three. Battle Creek needs it, doesn't get it. Offensive board, no good. Wemhoff going to the free throw line. Mikhaili Holacek open for three, not able to cash in, but nice job by Wemhoff grabbing the rebound.
Yeah, Sammy Wemhoff battling underneath there. Got a couple offensive rebounds in that possession and gets rewarded now, a chance from the free throw line. Now, do I dare say that you got to start making free throws if you're Battle Creek?
They did.
Creek?
They did.
Well, Sammy Wemhoff says, no kidding there, pal. Knock him home.
Wemhoff with 5 points. 17th Battle Creek free throw coming up. And it is good.
Well, you need to knock down some free throws. Just get Sammy Wemhoff up there.
Sammy Wemhoff, 4 of 8 from the line. Battle Creek is now 8 of 17. Inside pass taken away. Humphrey up the court. Back to the left wing. Here's Smutney. She takes a chance at three. No good. Humphrey with another rebound. And back to the line. It's Sammy Wemhoff.
Hey, Wemhoff, if you're Elkhorn Valley, you better start noticing where number 21 is. Because that's 3 offensive rebounds in the last 2 possessions. She just beat Elkhorn Valley to the spot. Got great position, got the offensive board, and now again goes to the free throw line and knocks it home. 3 in a row now for Sammy Wemhoff from the charity stripe.
Keeps that hot streak going. It is a 7-point game.
Sometimes that's tough in that 1-3-1 is to block out. That's a difficult defense to do a good job blocking out. Wemhoff makes another free throw. Just because you're playing an area, you're not playing a man, and certainly the backside of that zone sometimes is susceptible to those long weak side rebounds.
And a steal. Here's Humphrey trying to finish at the rack, and she does. 4-point ball game.
Exactly what Battle Creek needed. Defense, score in transition.
Falcons led by 11. It's back down to 4. And off the miss, it goes out of bounds. The Bravettes are starting to roll.
Well, we've talked a lot about Elkhorn Valley's zone. This man-to-man that Battle Creek has been playing has been very physical. They've turned Elkhorn Valley, the Falcons, over 15 times.
Humphrey bounce pass for Erickson. That pass is tipped. Taken by Wemhoff and fouled on the way in. 22-18.
Yeah, the foul that you just saw probably doesn't happen if J.J. Black is in there because you've got that shot blocker. If you get beat and the ball gets in the lane, you got Black standing there ready to erase whatever comes in there. Black not in the ball game, you get a little bit of a reach.
Nice pass to Wemhoff off the glass, no good. Elkhorn Valley trying to find some points. Warner in the corner to Rutchins. Rutchins back inside, nice pass, and then fouled.
Gonna have a jump
no
ball.
Jump ball.
Yep.
Sophie Humphrey came away with the block and also got a little possession. Flips it back to the Bravettes.
Yeah, she had her hand right on top of that basketball. That's an excellent defensive play. The Elkhorn Valley player came down with it after that block, and with her the defender with her hand on the basketball, that created a jump ball situation.
Man-to-man defense from Elkhorn Valley. Well, now in that zone. .13 on the shot clock. Humphrey trying to get around, kick out pass for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Broberg. Carly Broberg Had it poked away, Black. Broberg tries the three. That one just a bit short. Nice offensive rebound. Hartle trying to fight her way back up. Misses it. Gets the rebound. Too high off the glass. Again, another rebound. It's Broberg. And Carly Broberg doesn't get the shooting foul.
Oh,
it's on the floor.
That's unfortunate for Elkhorn Valley, but what a great job between Hartle and Broberg. 3 offensive rebounds in that possession. They don't get points, they keep the possession, but that's the kind of hustle that could go a long way in Elkhorn Valley winning this ballgame.
Werner over to Black, looking for movement. J.J. Black now to Hartle off the screen. Hartle has a chance at it, misses, but going to the free throw line.
Well, you see Elkhorn Valley, I think, just being more aggressive here in this third quarter. And the young lady there at the free throw line, Lily Hartle, is one of the reasons. That was a nice aggressive drive and had a couple of rebounds just a moment ago as well.
First free throw is good for Lily Hartle.
Yeah, took it strong against Wimhoff. Wimhoff's a good player. You can't be. You got to take it right to those, shot blockers. Those defensive players take it right to their chest, and she drew the foul.
Misses this free throw. Those freebies are going to be very, very crucial throughout the rest of this matchup. Nice drive inside, hard off the glass. Sophie Humphrey gets it to drop. 3-point ball game.
Battle Creek battling back.
Falcons led by 11 in this quarter.
Yeah, look, for a while there, Elkhorn Valley might be pulling away, but Battle Creek has done what they've had to do. They've been able to turn the Falcons over and use some good aggressive defense to get back in this game.
Tough shot. Werner might have had it rejected, or at least had that shot deflected a little bit. Bounce pass to Erickson and fouled. Black wanted all ball. Erickson's going to the line.
I really like what Sammy Wimhoff did there, was get the rebound, did not try to force a pass up the floor, just went kind of coast to coast and finished that with an excellent pass over there for her teammate Erickson, who now gets a chance from the free throw line and knocks it home. A 2-point game, Kalen. Battle Creek has done a great job getting back in this thing.
Bravettes, and a lot of the reason is because they are starting to cash in on these charity stripes. Erickson's free throw, that time no good.
Way to go, you jinxed her.
I didn't mean to, promise. 16 seconds, jump ball. Falcons side wanted a foul. 23-21, 15.4 to play in this third quarter. Hey, the announcer jinx, it's a myth. It doesn't exist.
Sure. I've jinxed so many people.
Maybe for you. Pass inside, Black. Catches it at the high point. Misses, missed again. No foul called. Rebound pulled down by Humphrey. Humphrey gets rid of it. 3 seconds. Wemhoff will fire deep and launches it over. There might be time because it hit the strap.
Half a second left according to the clock right now. We'll see if they put any more on.
Wemhoff launched it a little early. You can get a shot off here. You can. You got to turn around, do it quickly, and not able to now. Good third quarter. Falcons led by 11, and the Bravettes have charged back 23-21 to end the third, heading to one more quarter to determine the champion of the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. That's coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Are your Medicare supplements too high? Does your employer not offer health insurance? Who can I trust locally in a live office and not an 800 number? Come see Insurance 365 healthcare experts Angela Credeville and Sarah Kuhn. Angela specializes for you with personal consulting for people over 65 and their Medicare plans. Sarah is the expert on individual plans for those of you under 65. Angela and Sarah, the healthcare experts you want to do business with.
When the game wraps up or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Well, here we go, fourth quarter of the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. It is a 2-point game, 23-21. Elkhorn Valley led by 11, 21-10. The Bravettes have fought back.
Kalen, I think turnovers and free throws are things to watch in this fourth quarter. And who's going to be able to get to the free throw line and make, and who's going to take care of the basketball.
Tough shot, no good after the spin move by McKaylee Holacek. Here come the Falcons. Hartle reverses direction. Three-pointer Broberg, no good off the side of the rim. Black tried to get a hand on it and tips it over to Worley. Holacek dishes it to Buckendahl, high post, Buckendahl inside, squeezed it into Holacek, and she loses it off of her foot and out of bounds. I mean, the pass was there.
Yeah, right idea, just not executed. Now a timeout on the floor.
Quick timeout, 7:05 to play in this game. It's 23-21, Elkhorn Valley over Battle Creek. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
There's Elkhorn Valley. They've got a slim lead in this fourth quarter, 23-21 in the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. Thanks for joining us on NCN. Kalen Devin and Lou Siefker here with you today. There's a shot at Kobe Lade, head coach of Battle Creek, on the bench.
Kalen, I know you don't know anything about this, but every time I see Kobe Lade, I feel old because I called some of his games as a player. He's been coaching here for a while. Now, of course, I am old. That's part of the problem.
He's a great basketball player.
Yeah, he's really
at
good.
Battle Creek. He gets to coach at his alma mater. Try to bring them back to the glory days. This Battle Creek team was historic.
Yeah.
For about 20 years, from the late 70s to the late 90s. 4 straight championships out of 5 total.
84 through 87. They won 4 straight championships and one again in 1990.
Pretty amazing. The history in Battle Creek, trying to tie the game, and they do! Sophie Humphrey evens us up at 23.
Wow. Great comeback by Battle Creek. Can Elkhorn Valley maintain some poise here?
Broberg travels with the basketball. Flips possession back to the Bravettes.
There's another turnover. Elkhorn Valley now with 18 turnovers here on the ball game, 10 for Battle Creek. So Battle Creek's done a better job taking care of the rock.
Bravettes have trailed most of this game. Holacek for the first lead since the first half, and she does it. Her first points of the game, McKaylee Holacek, put the Bravettes on top, 25-23.
Battle Creek getting some good looks. Holacek off the dribble all the way into the middle of the lane and gets that one to fall. Quality shots right now for Battle Creek.
Warner into Black, high post. J.J. Black stepped through off the glass, no good. Erickson pulls down the rebound. Up the court to Worley. Worley with the pass fake. Looks to kick it out. Holacek, that time no good, and the rebound to Black. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at Lincoln.org. 25-23. Falcons led for most of the game, and Hartle on driving the baseline. Holacek picks up that foul.
Number 23, first personal, that's her third foul of the ball game. Well, handful of players here with 3 fouls. Nobody with 4 at this point.
Pass into Black. Black with a nice look, a little bit long, and the rebound to Erickson.
A really good look that Black just got. Most of the time she's going to score in that position.
Sammy Wemhoff over to Sophie Humphrey. Now back into Worley. Worley cutting Wemhoff. Lost it. It's on the ground. Sliding for it. And it will stay with Battle Creek.
Well, I like the idea there, trying to get the ball inside to Wemhoff. Worley with a pretty good pass. Wemhoff, I don't think she caught it quite cleanly and brought the ball down, and then that's what, when that happens, you get it stripped a lot of times.
Worley covered tightly by Rutchins, and Cameron Rutchins picks up the foul. That's her 4th.
Yep, that's number 4.
A big foul on someone who hasn't scored, but Rutchins has been doing everything off the stat sheet.
And she's really good at the top of that zone, and also has 7 rebounds. All those came in the first half.
Erickson drives baseline, passed it out. Tough shot off the glass, nice rebound. Skying up to pull it down is J.J. Black. Over to Hartle. Hartle trying to go coast to coast, and fouled.
Yeah, J.J. Black now with a double-double. That was her 10th rebound of the ball game.
4:27 on the clock. That's all that's left in this holiday tournament battle between the Bravettes and the Falcons. Elkhorn Valley will keep possession. Rutchins went after it, trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds before she touched it.
Yeah, that was close. The official right there on the play.
Inside, firing it into Black. Black tries to draw contact. She does, and floats it in.
Well, I like the fact that they're trying to get Black the basketball. And she's able to get that one to fall and get the three-point play. You want to see her be aggressive here against that post defense. Worley kind of playing back there. Once Black gets the ball in the lane like that, turn and shoot that basketball. There's the three-point play for J.J. Black.
Converts. It's 26-25. 12 for J.J. Black. A near steal and a foul against the Falcons. Things are picking up.
21-point ball game, a timeout here. This one's going to come down maybe to a last shot.
Timeout called by Kobe Lade and Battle Creek, 26-25. We'll take a quick timeout and return for the fourth quarter next.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
(26-25), Elkhorn Valley leading Battle Creek by a single point in this holiday tournament. Been a fun one so far. And here is Sophie Humphrey to start the possession for Battle Creek. Finds Wemhoff, drives inside. Sammy Wemhoff, pass to Worley, has it rejected. J.J. Black again.
Difference maker there in the post. J.J. Black with a great block.
And a foul going against Sophie Humphrey. Well, hey, make sure to stick around for our coaches post-game interview, thanks to Sarpy County Tourism. And a bucket from Broberg off the inbound.
A good find off that inbound. Broberg with a point-blank shot. Gets it to fall. 3-point lead now by the Falcons.
She's got 7. Over to Erickson. 3-point lead for Elkhorn Valley. 3.5 to play. It's like a pressure cooker in here. Worley no good. Offensive rebound. Back up. Wemhoff lost it and stays with Battle Creek. So stick around for our coaches post-game, but also stick around for our top plays. Thanks to Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. Things are getting really tight. How about the call off the inbound? Worley can't finish.
They want Worley to go up into contact there. Tried to loop that ball over the top of the defense.
Broberg, top of the circle. 3-point lead for the Falcons. Their undefeated record is at stake. Here's a steal. Up to Wemhoff, nearly had it, but lost it.
That was slow developing again. Wemhoff opened down the floor. It took too long to try to get her to the basketball.
Hartle underneath to Black. Back to Hartle. Drives baseline, pull up, jumper, no good. Rebound to Wemhoff. Wemhoff bounce pass to Buckendahl. Going against Black. Decides to go to Erickson. She draws the foul. Abby Erickson will have her 6th and 7th free throw attempt in this holiday tournament.
Well, both teams really ratcheting up, I think, the intensity.
Oh, and Cameron Rutchins is done for the day.
That's a big loss.
Especially if you can't finish this thing in regulation.
Right. But she's such a good player, especially at the top of that zone defensively. She also had 8 rebounds. Not a player that's going to put a lot of points on the board, but she can affect the game in other ways. And for Elkhorn Valley, I think that's a big loss.
Free throw for Erickson is good.
And this is where the time of the game where free throws become harder and harder to make just because of the pressure. Erickson coolly knocks that one home.
And a timeout called by Brendan Dittmer. Maybe trying to put a little ice on Abby Erickson. 28-26, 32 to play in the holiday tournament final. You're watching NCN.
Teammates Mentor proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
Well, Abby Erickson will have one more free throw on this trip around and a chance to make it a 1-point game. Holiday tournament action between the Bravettes and the Falcons. Evie leads by 2 and now by 1.
And the timeout now is set up full court pressure. The Bravettes go on full court.
And it comes away.
Oh.
Whoa. So it will be.
It's Battle Creek
basketball.
Battle Creek basketball. Wow.
They get the turnover. Okay.
Well, that pressure worked. Battle Creek with the basketball now down 1.
28-27. Here's Wemhoff. Over to Humphrey. Sophie Humphrey. Back into Worley. Turn around, block from behind by Black. And it's good off the glass. Wemhoff with the rebound and the bucket.
Wemhoff is always around the basketball.
Hartle draws contact on the shot, and Lily Hartle steps to the line, 29-28.
What a finish are we going to have here, Caitlin. But Sammy Wemhoff, I was going to say I'd like to see her to attack off the dribble, but one thing she does when she doesn't have the basketball, she's always in position to get rebounds. Got a big one there a moment ago. And speaking of big, how about that free throw from Hartle? Nothing but net.
Ties the game at 29. Speaking of Sammy Wemhoff, averages about 10 points per game. Well, she's at that margin right now. She's got 10. Hartle misses the free throw. And a line violation against the Bravettes.
Wow.
Will give Hartle another chance. Kobe Lade can't believe it.
That's a mistake you don't want to make here if you give him another opportunity for a free throw.
Misses it anyway, and Worley with the board. Tie game, 29 all. Worley right inside the three-point line. 2 minutes left. Worley, got to get rid of it. Over to Wemhoff and now to Humphrey. In the corner to Buckendahl. Defense is tight, not a lot of windows for the Bravettes to pass. 8 on the shot clock. Left side, Humphrey, or that is Wemhoff who gets fouled.
It's going to be Hartle, I think, with a reach. And it is.
So Elkhorn Valley is in the bonus. Battle Creek is one more foul away from being in the bonus. And a timeout called by Kobe Lade. 1:40 to play, 29-29 in the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. Stick around. This finish could be crazy.
Your child is your whole world, and you want nothing but the best for them. Here at Faith Regional Physician Services Pediatrics, we couldn't agree more. Which is why our providers are dedicated to offering the highest level of care to those who matter most to you. Our pediatric experts not only specialize in teddy bears, stickers, and smiles, but most importantly, your child's growth, development, and overall health. As a parent, you can expect our providers to deliver comprehensive, personalized care to help your child grow happy and healthy while ensuring you and your child feel safe and heard. Whether your child has a boo-boo, needs a well child visit, or is under the weather, our pediatrician, Dr. Samantha Roy, and advanced care practitioner, Kayla Daniels, are here every step of the way to offer advice, treatment, and preventative care. Faith Regional Physician Services Pediatrics, specializing in what is special to you.
Tied at 29 in the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament, Elkhorn Valley and Battle Creek. 1:40 to play in the game. Bravettes with the basketball. Buckendahl will start the possession, covered tightly by Broberg. One more foul would put both teams in the bonus. Wemhoff back to Erickson, kick out a three. It's good! Sophie Humphrey, the first three for Battle Creek all day. Hartle, tough shot, no good. Offensive rebound. Turning around the freshman, Werner cashes in.
Yeah, Warner making a play on that end, and then Humphrey with a gigantic three just a second ago. Humphrey kind of bailed Battle Creek out because of terrible spacing. You had Wemhoff and Worley standing almost right next to each other in the middle of the lane, but Humphrey's able to knock down that three.
And you don't have to foul. You have the shot clock. Driving in, tough shot, no good. Black with the board. Elkhorn Valley down by one. Across the court is Werner. Broberg back to Black. 30 seconds. Black, no good. Shot clock is off. Now you have to foul.
That's a shot you wanted there. Maybe not a running shot from Black, but you wanted Black with the basketball. It does not make the shot. And then for my money, I think the player that's had the biggest impact here on Battle Creek's comeback is at the free throw line, and Sammy Wemhoff. She has been everywhere.
Sammy Wemhoff and Sophie Humphrey have been so crucial to this rally. 11 points for Sophie Humphrey, and she knocked down a huge three. If we can take another look at that three ball, Battle Creek has not hit any threes the entire game. find themselves in a tie game. Well, what do? You find Sophie Humphrey wide open on the wing.
Yeah, the most clutch shot of the game here. You see the spacing is just bad in the lane, but kick it out. They collapse that defense, and Humphrey absolutely made Elkhorn Valley pay. So maybe the poor spacing by Battle Creek actually ended up helping them, because you had, again, you had Wimhoff and Worley in the lane, and that left Humphrey wide open there on that wing, and she knocked down the biggest shot so far of the ballgame.
This is the 23rd and 24th free throw attempt for Battle Creek. They lead by 1. It will be a one-possession game either way. So Elkhorn Valley will have an opportunity to tie or take the lead depending on what happens. Shot clock is off. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of regulation.
Yeah, Wimhoff at the free throw line comes into the game. Knocks that first one down. That's a big one. Comes into the game averaging about 3.5 rebounds. She has 11 in this game.
And she's made the last 5 free throws.
A great free throw shooter.
Misses there. Rebound pulled down by Hartle. 2-point game. Hartle, open lane, ties the game at 33. Squeeze through the D. And stolen. Falcons with a chance. Timeout. Brendan Dittmer. What a steal. What a bucket. Falcons have an opportunity to win the game.
Coach Dittmer trying to call timeout right away. The official didn't see him, and he went out and just kind of grabbed the official. That's dangerous. He kind of ran into him, actually. You don't want to, pick up a technical or anything there, but that's what they wanted. They wanted the timeout, set up an offensive half-court play. 6.1 seconds is plenty of time to get a good shot here. Let's see if we can. That's a Hartle just getting all the way to the basket. Battle Creek, that's too easy. Hartle with a great drive there. Nobody picked her up. She takes it all the way in and scores. And then the turnover by Battle Creek gives Elkhorn Valley a chance here to win it at the end of regulation.
33-33. Yeah. Could see a buzzer beater in the holiday tournament. What a way to wish yourself a Merry Christmas.
Wow.
Elkhorn Valley steals the opportunity. It's been a wave of momentum each way.
Yeah.
Battle Creek took it with a 3 by Sophie Humphrey. First 3 of the ball game for the Bravettes. Then Elkhorn Valley comes on down, hits a big bucket. Lily Hartle with the tying shot, somehow wide open on the interior.
Well, I think everybody knows they're going to try to get the ball to J.J. Black.
Hartle, 5 seconds left. Back to Hartle. Has a chance to win it. Put it up. Doesn't get it off.
Oh, the shot goes in.
The shot was in.
The shot went in.
By Broberg at the end of regulation.
Oh, wow. That was definitely after the buzzer.
It was.
That was a great look by Broberg, and she buried it, but after the buzzer.
Unbelievable. And that's just where the hardest thing is the awareness. So we'll talk about this more in a moment. We're going to overtime. 33-33, Elkhorn Valley and Battle Creek in the Holiday Tournament Final. You're watching NCN.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers' Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people. Because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers' Pride.
A 4-minute overtime period in the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament. Falcons and Bravettes tied at 33. Falcons had a chance at a last-second shot, but not able to get it off after the buzzer. Black gets the Falcons the first possession of the overtime period.
This game's way too good to end in regulation.
We talked about one of the big things. Cameron Rutchins fouled out. Hartle misses at the rim. Cameron Rutchins, we mentioned, fouled out in the fourth quarter. That's huge for Elkhorn Valley in overtime.
Yeah, absolutely. She's such a good defensive player and a good rebounder.
Erickson inside, tough shot, good, with some contact, no call.
Erickson got that one up, it hung on the rim and fell through. Battle Creek takes the first lead here of overtime.
3:20 to play. Black will take the three, no good. Rebound ripped down by Wemhoff.
Almost felt like a mistake there. They gave Black a pretty good look there at the three. Didn't go out and challenge that. You got to at least, I think, challenge that shot, close out, and make it tougher for Black to make those open threes.
Erickson inside, nice pass. Wemhoff bounces it again, and Worley gets fouled. Jade Worley going to the free throw line.
Well, again, I think Sammy Wemhoff is playing a great game today. She's doing everything. That was a really nice pass over to her teammate. Worley and Wemhoff generally have a pretty good rapport on the floor. And Wemhoff, with that pass, she's done so many things, got 12 rebounds also.
Jade Worley back at the line. She's had a quiet night. 3 points for her, but it's tough when you aren't able to work inside because of J.J. Black. We talked about one player being fouled out. Now Kendall Werner is fouled out. So 2 starters for the Falcons are done.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get this late into ball games. You start losing people due to fouls, and Worley again just really struggling from the free throw line in this ball game. She has 9 rebounds, but only 3 points.
Able to cash in on the second free throw, 2 of 6 from the line for Jade Worley. 3-point ball game. Evie with possession. Hartle, bounce pass taken away. Sophie Humphrey with the steal. Wemhoff.
Sophie Humphrey also played some big minutes here in the second half.
Humphrey with 11 points. She has been colossal in this Battle Creek comeback. Once down by 11, now with the lead in overtime. Travel on Worley, flips possession back to EV.
Elkhorn Valley needs to score here. You've got to keep pace. Down 3, you don't have to have a 3. There's 2:23 to go, plenty of time, but empty possessions at this stage of the game are not a good thing.
Hartle slips down, able to keep it. Could have been a bad possession for Elkhorn Valley. Black, turn around. Tough look, flips it over. Cutting back inside is Dexter. Here's Black again. Cuts it up, got it to go, and a foul. J.J. Black, another one.
Again, I think that's who you play through in this situation is J.J. Black. Did a good job not forcing shots. She had a chance to maybe launch a 3 earlier and turned it down. Gets a 3-point play instead.
15 points and ties the game at 36. 2 minutes to play in the first period of overtime. What a game. Post-Christmas feels like a gift that we don't deserve. Hartle with the basketball after the miss from the Bravettes.
Hartle's been really good off the dribble in the second half. Like to see her continue to attack and try to break down that Battle Creek defense off the dribble.
Black, kick out 3, no good, off the rebound, off the rim, and it squirts out of bounds, staying with the Falcons.
That's just great effort by Erickson that time, just could not come up with the basketball.
It's a wonderful look from Broberg. And she'll look to pass it in. In the corner to Carissa Gale. Now inside Hartle. Hartle, kick out, Black wide open for 3. Connects!
That was all created by Lily Hartle off the dribble, what we just talked about. Break down that defense, kick it out to your shooter, and Black is a really good three-point shooter.
Timeout, Kobe Lade and the Bravettes as Elkhorn Valley's got the lead, 39-36. 103 to play in this holiday tournament. How about the performance from number 33, J.J. Black? She's been huge, Lou, inside and outside.
Well, you want your great players. Everybody knows J.J. Black's a heck of a player. But what makes you go from good to a great player is when you step up in moments like this, when it's all the pressure's on you. And J.J. Black has been huge in this overtime, just making play after play. But again, I go back, I really like what Lily Hartle did. She's been kind of an unsung hero for Elkhorn Valley. And she was able to make that defense collapse, get the ball in the lane, and then kick it back out to your shooter. And so many times, that's when those shots fall, is when you can break down the defense, you leave the shooters spotting up open. And J.J. Black, as good as she is in the paint, just as good from the three-point land, knocked that one home. And now the pressure's on Battle Creek. It's kind of the same thing with Battle Creek, where you don't necessarily have to think three here. I think you attack and try to get points in the lane, and certainly Sammy Wemhoff would be the player that can do that. And certainly if that defense, that Elkhorn Valley zone collapses, then you've got a player like Humphrey who can knock down threes if that's available to you.
18 points for J.J. Black, 3 threes made. Sammy Wemhoff, someone who's been to the line for 12 shots. Erickson drives baseline, kick ball out, and will stay with the Falcons. 51.7 to play in overtime. We'll have another timeout called by Battle Creek. We'll take one too. 51 seconds remaining, 39-36. Final minute of overtime. Will we have another? Find out next.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer, with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Mid-Nebraska Lutheran Home in Newman Grove, located in a serene residential neighborhood, offering a faith-based community where residents feel at home. With private rooms and a wide range of activities, residents enjoy a vibrant and supportive environment. Their experienced and caring staff is dedicated to providing personalized care, ensuring each individual feels valued and connected. Mid-Nebraska Lutheran Home, where faith, care, and community come together. Schedule your tour today and experience the warmth.
Overtime, 39-36. Battle Creek down by 3 and a foul against Elkhorn Valley. So we are in the bonus the rest of the way. It's 2 shots coming for the Bravettes. Might be the best case scenario.
Yeah, you're all right with the clock is stopped, but Humphrey misses the first free throw. Got to make the free throws here and then try to set up that full court pressure. The second one's got to go in.
And it does. Still makes it a 2-point game. They got a steal off of this before. Hartle up the court. Gale wasn't looking. She finds it, and it's tipped out of bounds. What an effort by Buckendahl to get down the court and knock it away from Ashley Shutt.
That's a tough chore for Carissa Gale coming in off the bench in this situation. Haven't really played much this ball game.
Almost could have been taken away. 38 seconds, 25 on the shot clock. Hartle drives inside, takes the look, no good. There was a lot of time, and I think that's what Coach Dittmer's saying. There was so much time that you could waste off there. Shot clock is dead, 39-37.
I think if this goes to second overtime, Battle Creek's going to be the team with the advantage due to the losses due to fouls for Elkhorn Valley.
Here's Wemhoff at the three-point line, 10 to go. Buckendahl inside. Erickson, no foul. Black with the rebound. 2 seconds, and that'll do it. Elkhorn Valley comes away with the win. And the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament 39-37. found a way to win it late. What a game, what a finish.
Yeah, Erickson had a pretty decent look, just didn't get it to fall, and then the rebound there, Elkhorn Valley runs the clock out. Great game, two really good teams. Battle Creek is certainly an excellent team, but Elkhorn Valley is the champion of this tournament.
Falcons remain unbeaten, 9-0. We'll stick around for our coach's post-game interview and our player of the game on News Channel Nebraska. That's coming up next.
Woodhouse Buick GMC has your next vehicle. Whether you're looking for a reliable SUV like the Buick Envision or a powerful truck like the GMC Sierra, our staff will help you find the right vehicle. Take advantage of current offers going on now. Shop in-store or online at WoodhouseBuickGMC.com. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
Your child is your whole world, and you want nothing but the best for them. Here at Faith Regional Physician Services Pediatrics, we couldn't agree more. Which is why our providers are dedicated to offering the highest level of care to those who matter most to you. Our pediatric experts not only specialize in teddy bears, stickers, and smiles, but most importantly, your child's growth, development, and overall health. As a parent, you can expect our providers to deliver comprehensive, personalized care to help your child grow happy and healthy while ensuring you and your child feel safe and heard. Whether your child has a boo-boo, needs a well child visit, or is under the weather, our pediatrician, Dr. Samantha Roy, and advanced care practitioner, Kayla Daniels, are here every step of the way to offer advice, treatment, and preventative care. Faith Regional Physician Services Pediatrics, specializing in what is special to you.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Well, Elkhorn Valley Falcons, they survive a great game against Battle Creek. They remain undefeated. They're 9-0, and most importantly, they are the Battle Creek Holiday Tournament champions. I'm joined by Coach Dittmer here. Coach, first of all, you know, when you play games like this, it kind of prepares you for down the road. You just find ways to win. What was some of your takeaways from this ball game?
Well, I tell you what, find ways to win is exactly the right, terminology, because we did. I mean, Battle Creek played a heck of a game. I mean, Kobe Lade does a really, really good job with that team, and those are excellent players. And we just found a way. I mean, our girls, we couldn't do anything set-wise because of what they were doing defensively, and so our girls just found a way to get some extra buckets and hit some timely shots there, and found a way to hold on.
Well, you guys defensively, you throw that pressure, that half-court trap and three-quarter court trap, tended to slow Battle Creek down for a lot of that, but then they came back on you. You guys had an 11-point lead. What were they able to do to trim that lead on you?
There's a combination of a lot of things. I don't know if we just got a little timid, maybe, comfortable with a lead like that. I don't think that was the case. I think Battle Creek just kind of slowly chipped away because it wasn't like all at once. And that's the mark of a good team. You get ahead by 10 against a really good team, and you're never really ahead by 10. It's more like a 2-point game yet because, they're just going to find a way. So I think Battle Creek, that was kind of just a credit to them more than what we did.
Well, we're going to talk to our player of the game here shortly, but before I talk about her, let's talk about, I think Lily Hartle was big late in that ball game. She really did a good job breaking Battle Creek down off the dribble, and certainly that big three-pointer that JJ hit, Lily Hartle drove in and stuck that defense in and kicked it out to the open shooter. Talk about her play.
Well, actually, all three of my seniors, excellent job. Carly Brober did a really good job tonight, too, just with her spacing and everything. Lily did a good job of being composed when our point guard got fouled out there, Kendall Warner, of handling the ball, right? And Battle Creek does a really good job, full court in the press. So I was really hats off to her for doing that. But yeah, JJ just does a lot for us. I mean, she's able to step out and hit that three, but my gosh, the rebounds that she had today, phenomenal.
Well, you talk about good players, but for good players to be great, they have to play big in big moments, and that's what JJ did today. It just really was big in that overtime. How special is she?
Well, all three of my seniors, so special. I mean, they played when they were freshmen, you know, and came off the bench as role players and then kind of learned how to be the man, you know. I mean, the one that had to be the one that was getting the most points, getting the most rebounds, and had to be the one making the play at the end. And now they've grown into that role where, you know, it's their year, and we're going to ride their backs.
Well, you mentioned before we went on air that you got some things to clean up. What are some things you see that needs to get better before you make a run to Lincoln?
Well, I tell you, you know, this is a good holiday tournament for us because Battle Creek and Norfolk Catholic the day before, you know, exploited some things for us that we just need to clean up, and we will. We got such good basketball players on our team, but we just didn't feel like we could handle the ball against that pressure as well as we maybe did in the overtime. I think in the overtime you really saw more of what we're indicative of, and I think moving forward, I mean, these are great ones to look back on. My assistant coach said it. These are films that we need to watch and get better from.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations. Go enjoy this one.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, that's head coach Brendan Dittmer. Let's get JJ in here. Come on around here, JJ. Oh, JJ, I was going to have you show everybody. That's all right. That's all right. Well, the hardware, that's a big one to get. That was a tough ball game. How were you guys able to just kind of stick it out and find a way to win?
We focus a lot on practice on a lot of different things. Our JV girls, we're young. We have a lot of young girls that really push us, and we have to give a hand to them because we wouldn't be able to come out and compete if it wasn't for them.
Well, you're so big in that overtime. You had a three-point shot, a three-point play. What's your mindset when the game's on the line? How are you able to come up and make big plays?
I really don't think about the points and the time left. I know Carly has spent a lot of time in the gym. I trust her with my whole life with shooting a three, and I just stay poised, keep my head in it, don't look at the scoreboard as much as I should. Yeah.
Well, Coach was saying this is a senior group here, and it's kind of you guys' time. What's the mindset, I guess, as far as trying to get to state? Is that something you talk about all the time, or do you kind of go game by game?
A little bit of both. Dimmer likes to keep it in the back of our minds, but not keep continuously bringing it up. And we do try and go game by game because we can't get a big head and try and look too much into the future. We need to keep it slow, and it'll come.
Absolutely. Now, defensively, you're kind of at the back end of that 1-3-1, or in the middle, actually, and you're a shot blocker. Is that something coaches stress for you to be that kind of that eraser in that 1-3-1, eliminate things in the lane?
I think so, yeah. A lot of times when we're underneath, he wants me to stay in the middle in order to keep the shots farther back. And I like to be the eyes and ears of everyone, continuously talk. It's not just the shot blocking that I try and focus on, but also the communication from the middle.
So what does a win like this do? You beat a really good Battle Creek team, you survive, you win it, you're still undefeated. How much confidence does a win like this give you?
A lot. This has always been in the back of our minds when the season started, knowing that we're going to match up pretty evenly with them, and I feel like this was just eye-opening to us to show what we can do.
Well, you got a great team this year, JJ. What a great game. 18 points, 13 rebounds. Congratulations on the win and the championship and being our player of the game.
Thank you.
That's JJ Black, our player of the game. Kayla, let's send it back to you.
Dominant day for J.J. Black and a victory for Elkhorn Valley, 39-37 in overtime. Well, let's take you to that matchup and tell you exactly how it happened in our top plays, brought to you by Currency and Elkhorn Valley Bank. The Battle Creek Holiday Tournament in Battle Creek, Nebraska, featuring the Bravettes and the Falcons. A defensive and low-scoring affair, at least at first. Here's the pass in for Elkhorn Valley. Driving in, tough shot for Lily Hartle. Found its way in the bucket. Now the other end, Abby Erickson puts it down, draws the foul, and has a chance to convert on the three-point play, which she did. Still in the first quarter, tied at 7. There's J.J. Black with the left hand off the catch and shoot right inside the lane. J.J. Black is such a good player on the interior, but she's also a really good shooter and passer. Finding Lily Hartle, missed the first one, gets the rebound, and puts down the second one. 11-9, Elkhorn Valley with the lead at this point. Moving it over to Jade Worley. Had that blocked by J.J. Black again. One of many for Black on the defensive end. They've got the 11-9 lead. Now Werner, the freshman, puts up the jumper at the high post and increases the Elkhorn Valley lead. We talked about J.J. Black shooting on the inside. Well, here it is on the outside. Finds her three to fall and puts Elkhorn Valley on top 16-10 at the break. Now, right at the start of the third quarter, three-pointer found its way in for Carly Broberg. She had 7 points today, and that was a big one. 21-10, 11-point lead for Battle Creek. But now the Bravettes starting to mount a little bit of a comeback. Sammy Wemhoff, one of the big players, a part of that, as well as Sophie Humphrey, gets the steal and finishes at the rack. Right now, makes it a 4-point game, 22-18, now 23-23. That shot found its way in to give Battle Creek their first lead since the first half, 28-27. Now Elkhorn Valley in front. Tough shot off the glass. It's good. Another one for Sammy Wemhoff. Time starting to be a factor. 29 all. First three of the game. Sophie Humphrey knocks it down. Battle Creek has the lead. 33-33 in overtime. Elkhorn Valley able to tie it up. Trying to go inside. Abby Erickson finishes and puts the first points on the board for the Bravettes. Now 36-33. It's a one possession game, 3-point game, and driving inside, J.J. Black draws the foul, gets the shot to go. She finishes it with a free throw. And how about J.J. Black again from three? Got it to go. 39-36. It was all J.J. Black in the end. 18 points and a victory for Elkhorn Valley, 39-37.